Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to show you how I washed my Longchamp bags. Spoiler alert, they turned out perfectly and I'm so relieved. If you've seen my other videos, you know I got two Longchamp bags. I got the backpack and the Le Pliage, both in this high maintenance blush color. So I was a little worried about washing them. It was stressful, but everything turned out perfectly and I couldn't be happier with how they look now. So let me show you the whole process of how I washed everything. So here is the before. It's not totally showing up clearly, but there are just some general dinginess, some scuffs along, especially the bottom of the bag. Got some dirt showing, especially in the corners where there could be transfer. Then on the other side, it has these little dents. I'm not sure what happened here, but they also have some dark spots. Got just a little scuff there. And overall, it's amazing how well this bag has held up, but I'm very excited to get it back to looking brand new. Then my other Longchamp, this is the backpack. It's also got just some general scuffs. There's like a pretty dark spot there on the bottom. Some transfer along the back. And the interior on both of these is actually pretty good considering it's completely white. I don't have any real stains inside yet, but I'll just give it a good wipe down just in case. So that is the before picture. So the first product I'm going to use is called Tough Stuff. It's actually for cleaning car interiors, but I've used this for years on my purses, so I kind of trust it. I would recommend spot testing it, but like I said, I'm really familiar with this product, so I went ahead and sprayed it on. Then you let it set, let the foam work. It's magic. And then I just took a soft cloth and kind of massaged it, rubbed it, and got any of the surface stains out that would lift that easily. I was really impressed overall. Like, a lot of the initial darkness was gone by this stage. I almost could have stopped there, but I was out to prove the best method for you guys. So next I used these Mr. Clean Magic Erasers. I love these. They're so great for everything from like shower doors to purses. Like I said, I kind of trust these too. I use them on other bags, but again, always spot test. I'm just using it damp and really working at the remaining stains with it. By the way, I'm wearing food prep gloves. I always do this when I'm doing chores or something to protect my manicure and my skin. I highly recommend that. But here I'm just really tackling the corners, and again, it's looking great overall. Like, I feel like I would have been happy at this stage, but I wanted to show you guys every possible method. So after I finished tackling it with the magic eraser, I gave it a little look over for you here, but I decided to go one more and also hit it with some stain remover. So I like to use this OxyClean. I use it on my laundry. Again, I gotta say, spot test this because it is blue and you could get a detergent stain. But luckily I didn't have any problems with that. And I just soaked it in those corners, especially where I was getting like some transfer marks, and let it sit for a little while. And then I repeated the whole process on my other bag, and I put them both in these like lingerie laundry bags, which was the perfect size for just kind of keeping it all contained and not letting it get too beat up in the washer. Then I just set my settings. I put it on the delicate cycle. I used the coldest water my machine had. I put it on the gentlest spin cycle and the lowest soil level. And if you don't have all those options, just put it on delicate and cold, and I think it'll turn out great. All right, first impressions. These are just out of the wash. They're still soaking wet, so I'm not going to totally base my opinion on how they look right now, but overall, way better, and the biggest relief is that the leather and everything seems to be perfectly fine. I was definitely scared, but this looks good. I still have a few little marks that didn't come out, so maybe I just need to hit those harder with some stain removal before. But overall, this bottom looks incredible. It still has some of the markings in the corner. I don't think that'll ever totally come out, and I'm honestly fine with that. The inside is totally clean, beautiful white still. And overall, yeah, I'm really happy with this. I also feel like it helps to get those wrinkles out that the Longchamp comes with, that some of the wrinkles still hadn't really fallen out. What is that? That's like a new mark. don't feel like that was there before. Oh, okay, it's lint. And then my Le Pliage, I feel like came out even better than the backpack. It's looks like brand new again. But again, I'm gonna let these dry. I'm gonna let it air dry probably for at least, sorry, that was loud. I'm gonna let this air dry probably for at least a day or two before I give my final verdict. But overall, it's looking way better. There's just still the markings in the corners, which, you know, that's kind of just to be expected with a lighter colored bag. I'm totally totally okay with that. I think it's worth it. And I'm just thrilled that the leather is still so beautiful and perfect. So everything came out okay. That was scary. But I'm gonna hang these to dry and then I'll report back. So here they are in the daylight. I let them dry overnight. I just hung them in my shower and I'm so happy with how they came out. They still have a couple little marks. Like, I don't know if you can see, there's a faint little something right there. And then the corners still have some darkening. But overall, this is like new. Like, I can't believe how clean it got. I don't know if I even needed to scrub it like I did first. I kind of think I could have just thrown it in the wash. But the biggest relief is that the leather held up perfectly. All the details are just exactly like they were. No damage at all. And the hardware's looking good still. I'm just so relieved. That was a little stressful. But everything looks great. The interior got perfectly clean. Which getting, you know, a bag with a white interior is so nice, but I was very worried that that would look horrible, and it doesn't at all. I also feel like some of the creasing kind of came out, but I'm surprised it does still have some creases. But overall, I just couldn't be happier with how easily that cleaned up. And I don't think I'll be washing it much. Like, I know that's probably not good for it in the long run. You know, it only has so many washes it could endure. But I really wanted to go ahead and do it just so I could show you guys. And then from now on, I'll probably let it get pretty dirty. I'll just like spot clean it and then maybe once every 6 months or so, put it in the actual wash. But yeah, I mean, this is beautiful. The whole bottom was, you guys saw that before, but the whole bottom was so dark. And now it's all back to that perfect blush pink. So there's still like a couple little marks. Like, I don't know what that is. And maybe if I tackled those more with a different cleaning product, I could get those out too. So let me know if you guys have any other recommendations I didn't try. But overall, these are my results and I'm so happy with them because it's all looking beautiful still. That's the interior of that one. And then just to kind of get the comparison, that's how they look now. So they look so good. So that was the whole process. I'm so excited to move back into these babies. If you want to see what I keep in them, I'll link my what's in my bag. But I have used both of these bags every single day since I got them several months ago. And so I couldn't wait to get them back. And I'm really happy to know that they can hold up to how much use I've been giving them and they can still look this good even after being on like the floor of the car, restaurants, bathrooms, you know, purses go through some stuff. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have any other questions about how I care for these beautiful bags. And hint, 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 stay tuned for a little giveaway that's coming up. A very exciting giveaway related to all this. Okay guys, so I will see you in the next video. Please hit subscribe, like, comment, let me know if this was helpful, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.